Hello, everybody, and welcome into tonight's broadcast. I'm Samuel Reese coming to you live for game number 6 of this 2021 National League Championship Series. This series has gone back and forth when it comes to the momentum swings. It started off with Atlanta winning both games at home to take an immediate 2-0 series lead. Then the Dodgers won a game. Atlanta bounced back to take a 3-1 series lead. The Dodgers won their first of potentially 3 straight elimination games to send the series back to Atlanta tonight. And it's a beautiful night in Atlanta, Georgia at Truist Park, 67 degrees, with first pitch taking place just after 8 p.m. A look at the Dodgers batting order. Mookie Betts leads off. Then it's Corey Seager, Trey Turner, Will Smith, Chris Taylor, Cody Bellinger, AJ Pollock, Matt Beatty, and then rounding out the lineup, Walker Buehler, who will be on the mound tonight for Los Angeles. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in and being a part of tonight's broadcast. And welcome, John. Great to see you, man. Hope you're doing well, John. As you can see, I am off location, currently watching my friend's dog, but I'm sleeping over, so the place is mine, and why not get in on some MLB playoff action. Ian Anderson takes the mound tonight for Atlanta. 6 starts in his postseason career, a record of 3-0 and a stellar 1.35 ERA and 26.2 innings pitched. Looking at the defense of Atlanta, Travis Darno will be doing the catching tonight. No surprise there. In the infield, it's Freddie Freeman at first, Ozzie Albies at second, Dansby Swanson the shortstop, Austin Riley at third. And then in the outfield from left to right, it's Eddie Rosario, Adam Duvall, and Jock Peterson. Look at tonight's umpiring crew. At home plate, it's Lance Barksdale. At first, Tripp Gibson. At second, it's Jordan Baker. At third base, the crew chief, Jerry Meals. In left, James Hoy, and in right, it's Mark Carlson. Remember, in the postseason, it's a 6-man umpiring crew rather than the 4 that we see in the regular season. They add in the 2 outfield umpires come postseason time. All right, let's get the party started as the Atlanta Braves have another chance to close out the series and set up a date with the Houston Astros in the World Series. The Astros, who won their American League Championship Series against the Red Sox 4-2, clinching that series last night, much to my devastation as a Red Sox fan. But hey, it is what it is. And the Dodgers, once more, facing elimination. They won Game 5 at home, and they've in fact won 7 straight elimination games, all with Dave Roberts in charge as their manager. So another elimination game for the Dodgers, but this tends to be when they really deliver the most, and they can force a Game 7 with a win tonight. Strike 1 in there from Ian Anderson to the leadoff man, Mookie Betts. Yeah, John, I'm going to try to watch some of the upcoming USA Women's Soccer games. They play Australia again in November. All right. Yeah. I'm going to try to, man. It's tough to get real excited for the friendlies because the games, technically don't mean anything. But at the international level, where there's no swing there, by the way, it's now 2-1. Where there's at the women's level, there's only major tournaments once in a couple years at least. I mean, it depends from region to region, but so the friendlies do they do mean a lot in preparation for that next major tournament. So I'm going to try to watch some of those games as Mookie Betts hits a fly ball to center, and Adam Duvall is there for the first out of the night. As I'll get the scoreboard posted, there we are. Max Scherzer scratched from a start tonight, dealing with an arm injury. So that was the big news coming in. No Max Scherzer to start. Instead, they go with Walker Buehler. Corey Seager at the plate. 11 games this postseason. Just over a 200 batting average. Hasn't been too hot, but in the number 2 spot for a reason. The Australia game is an international match? It's not a friendly, John? Oh, okay. I had no idea. I thought that was another friendly. What tournament is that? As it's a 2-0 count. And the 95-mile-an-hour pitch is up high. So 3 balls and no strikes to Corey Seager. The shift is on for Atlanta. And this is hit on the ground to the right side. Albies is there, and the throw to first in time for out number 2. And so Atlanta with a chance at a 1-2-3 inning here, and that's just the start Ian Anderson wants. Oh, I got you, John. I see what you mean. Okay. I see. Yeah. Okay. Friendlies don't affect the international rankings, but international matches do. Okay, that's the difference. I wasn't even aware of that. Okay, now I see what you're saying. So it's still technically, you know, well, I guess it's not an exhibition, but it's a game that can affect the rankings. I see what you're saying. Trey Turner now at the plate. I didn't even know that what are officially called friendlies are don't even count towards the rankings. I wasn't even aware of that. I thought they did. 1-1 the count now. 2 down, top of the first inning. Game 6 of the National League Championship Series. Houston Astros await the winner of this series. 1-1, low for ball 2. Oh, yeah. That's interesting, John, as this is hit on the ground to left, but it's foul, veering just left of the third base bag. And now the fans on their feet at Truist Park. A 2-2 count and a chance to end the inning. Up high, did he go? No. The first base umpire says he didn't swing. The count's now full. That was a 96-mile-an-hour pitch. Oh, 3-1 was the score? All right, John. There. Thanks for the information there. Full count here to Trey Turner. 3-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Ian Anderson struck him out. That's his first of the night. A 1-2-3 inning to get this ball game started. It's the pivotal game 6 of this NLCS. Back Welcome back, everybody. We head to the bottom of the first to look at the Braves batting order. Eddie Rosario leading off. He's perhaps been the MVP of the series. Then it's Freddie Freeman, Ozzie Albies, Austin Riley, Adam Duvall, Jock Peterson, Dansby Swanson, Travis Darno, and then wrapping up the order is pitcher Ian Anderson. Jock Peterson, of course, facing his former team in the Dodgers. On the mound for LA tonight, Walker Buehler. In his career in elimination games, he's been magnificent. 4 starts, 1-0 record in 21.1 innings with a .80 ERA, just 1 home run allowed, 24 strikeouts, 5 walks. So not the worst game to have Buehler start after Scherzer was scratched. And the first pitch is fouled off by Rosario. Yeah, John, that would be a shame, if Chelsea sell Christian Pulisic because of his injuries, but he has been injury prone, sadly. And what's going on, Braulio? Welcome in. Appreciate you tuning in, man. And thanks, Kevin, as well, for stopping by. You never knew I covered the Dodgers games? Well, yeah, it's the postseason, so I did a couple of the Dodgers-Giants series. I did a couple of games in that series. As this is hit on a line and dropping in left field, it's a base hit for Eddie Rosario. The leadoff man is on, and the Puerto Rican has had an unreal series. But yeah, Kevin, now that my Red Sox are sadly out, I'm not going to stop covering the playoffs. Look at the Dodgers defense. Will Smith doing the catching. Matt Beatty at first. Trey Turner at second. Corey Seager, the shortstop. Chris Taylor at third. And then a trio of Gold Glovers in the outfield. It's A.J. Pollock in left. Cody Bellinger in center. And then Mookie Betts in right. Yeah, I know. It really is a shame that the Red Sox, lost the way they did in particular, losing the last 3 games of that series. It was tough as the 1-0 is line foul off the netting on the left side. What's good? I'm going to call you JB. Thanks for tuning in. Your left earphone doesn't work anymore. You hate iOS. That's too bad, John. That's too bad. Check on first as Buehler throws over to Beatty. One and one the count. This pitch hit hard on the ground, flip to second, throw to first, a double play for the Dodgers. Great work, Trey Turner fielding that ground ball, flipping it to Seager at second, and then Seager getting it to Beatty in time for the double play. We got Hugo in here. Glad to have you on board. Yeah, John, I think a lot of people share that sentiment. Baseball, if you're not that good at it, can be very frustrating. No doubt about it. Strike one in there to Ozzie Albies. Albies in 9 games this postseason, batting .263, no home runs, 2 RBI. I'm doing pretty well, Braulio. Yeah, I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. Refereed 3 back-to-back soccer games earlier this afternoon, and then right after that, headed over to my friend's house where I am now to take care of their dog. Albies in his career against Buehler, 4 for 17. And yeah, no problem, Hugo. Happy to bring it to you. One and two the count with 2 outs, nobody on for the Braves. That ball in the dirt. Did he swing? No. Albies managing to hold up the number 3 hitter in the Atlanta lineup. And yeah, the Dodgers at the end of the day are the Dodgers, so even though they were down 2-0, down 3-1 in the series, you just can't count them out. 2-2 to Albies. This is hit deep in right field. This is traveling back, and it is off the wall. Fielded by Betts. It's a deep double for Ozzy Albies. He slides to the bag safely, an extra base hit, and that was hit with pace to deep right field off the top of the wall and just a few feet from a home run, and that gets the Truist Park faithful into this game. High in the zone, and Albies attacked it. 2-strike pitch right there. Then that had real potential to leave the park. He's fired up in Atlanta with their second hit of the night. Yeah, I know you're Braulio. I know that's your alternate account. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Really, John? You want Berhalter to stay because of how unpredictable he is? Why wouldn't that be a reason you'd want him out? Austin Riley at the plate. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Berhalter. His decisions are baffling. Yeah, double no score. That's right. Yep, that's right, Hugo. Now the 0-1 for Riley. Fastball outside the zone, 1-1. The Braves in this series with home field advantage because they were a division winner, and the Dodgers were a wild card team. Same pitch, 96 outside, 2-1. On deck for Houston. On deck for Atlanta is Adam Duvall. 2-1, cut on and missed. A nice curveball, low from Buehler. Oh, is that right, Kevin? Well, that's awesome. That's awesome, man. It's a sign that the YouTube algorithm is on my side, I guess, tonight. And here's a check swing. He did not go. First base umpire making the call, and the count's now full to Duvall. Not to Duvall, to Riley. I beg your pardon. Duvall on deck. 3-2 now coming from Buehler. He delivers. Curveball swung on and hit to deep left field. That is bouncing at the wall and over the wall for a ground rule double. Ozzy Albies is in the score, and the Braves strike first early on in Game 6. A big-time hit for Austin Riley. Ground rule double. He sent it deep to left field. This was a breaking ball, middle of the zone, and he sent this one looping to deep left field. And unable to make a play on it was A.J. Pollock. It bounced over the wall, and the Braves strike first, taking a 1-0 lead. An RBI double for Austin Riley, and now Adam Duvall at the plate with 2 outs. Fastball from Buehler catches the inside corner, strike 1. Thank you very much. Is it Leighton? Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Thanks for watching over on Twitch. And I appreciate the kind words, man. Now the 0-1 from Bueller. That's just outside. Bueller barely missing 1-1. And how does Walker Bueller shake off allowing that early run? Adam Duvall with 2 outs and a runner in scoring position this year, batting .368, has 20 RBI. So we'll see what he can do with Riley on second. And this is it, into the air center field, but Bellinger in perfect position to end the inning. I appreciate that, SpongeBob the GOAT. You're the GOAT, man. And okay, John, my sense of humor is lacking tonight. Yeah, I got you. End of the first inning, and and 1 run scored for the Braves. It was an RBI double from Austin Riley. And that sounds great, Leighton. Appreciate you finding or checking into the broadcast. And yeah, we'll see if Bueller can keep it up indeed. How many viewers on Twitch, Kevin? I'm not sure. I usually get for a video, for a broadcast, full broadcast, I usually get around sometimes in the hundreds. Twitch varies a lot. Like even more than YouTube somehow, even though YouTube can vary quite a bit as well. But YouTube's probably my biggest following. Not gonna lie, it is actually. I'd say on average I get more on YouTube than Twitch, but some broadcasts I get a pretty good crowd over on Twitch, but it depends. I'm not cheering for anyone, SpongeBob the GOAT. I'm a diehard Red Sox fan, so my team is done. So, although I don't really like the Dodgers that much, so I'm kind of pulling for Atlanta in that sense. And yeah, I'm with you on that, John. I'm with you, man. I'll be right back. Second inning is next, so stick around. Back for more. Welcome back. It may be early, but the Braves have the 1-0 lead, and after a nice start for Atlanta, they'll try to feed off of the crowd at Truist Park and feed off of that great start. Leading off the inning for the Dodgers is Will Smith, the catcher. And it's a quick 0-2 count. Ian Anderson with an efficient first inning going 1-2-3. And, oh, really, Kevin? That's wild, man. Vlatko Andonovski is the U.S. women's national team head coach. Hugo. Yeah, people want him out. Yeah, I know. That's a sharply hit foul to the left side by Smith. Count stays 0-2. And now, how does Los Angeles respond? Only 1 run allowed, but it was in the opening inning. Atlanta setting the tone immediately here in Game 6. 0-2 again. This is lifted in the air, deep left field, and right before the track, Rosario in perfect position for out number 1. Notre Dame are up on USC 10-0. Very good, Hugo. Yep. A lot of crazy college football action today. I'm admittedly not the biggest college football fan, but I do follow it, not as closely as I do the NFL, without a doubt. But I still follow college football a bit, not a ton. But Chris Taylor up at the plate, 4 home runs, 12 RBI this postseason. All right, sounds good, SpongeBob. Foul ball, and Ian Anderson in the postseason has gone to the 4-seam fastball 46.5% of the time, changeup 17.1% of the time, and the curveball 9.4%. So he loves that fastball. No doubt about it. And on the 0-1, there's a check swing. He went. The first base umpire said he swung. So an 0-2 count now to Chris Taylor. If Atlanta win, they'll face Houston in the World Series starting Tuesday. If the Dodgers win, there will be a decisive Game 7 to decide the series tomorrow night. And there's a swing and a miss. Got him swinging down low, and it's another strikeout for Anderson for the second out of the inning. Oh, you mean what college teams do people from Boston root for? Yeah, Boston College. Honestly, college sports are not big at all, really, in New England. It's all about professional sports since we have, 5 professional sports teams in town. So professional sports are way, way more popular. Like some people around here mock Boston College and college sports. Although, BC, Boston University, Harvard, Northeastern, those are all schools in Boston. And then for Massachusetts in general, you have UMass as well. So a lot of those schools have good hockey teams, but for every other sport, they're not too hot. I mean, BC football are okay, but UMass football are a joke. BC basketball aren't good. Neither are UMass. College hockey is actually pretty popular up here. Outside of college hockey, though, it's other college sports aren't that popular. Yeah, there's not like one college that people around Boston root for. I just kind of pull for the New England teams. Like when March Madness comes around, if there are some New England teams in it, then I pull for them, even though they're usually like the 15 seed or something, or the 14 seed, and usually go out in the first round. And there's strike 1 up in the zone. But yeah, I'm not like a big fan of any college team in the area. I mean, I root for them when I watch them. I root for the New England teams, but it's nothing like my professional sports fandom where I'm a diehard Boston sports fan. As this is hit on a line, Albies there to make the catch, and that'll send us to the bottom of the second. Another 1-2-3 innings, smooth as you like for Ian Anderson. And thanks, Mike, for stopping in. The Braves with a strong start and a 1-0 lead. Back for more next. It's Game 6 of the NLCS. Welcome back, everybody. We're early on in Game 6 of the NLCS, but Ian Anderson has retired the first 6 batters he's faced tonight and trying to preserve that right arm of his as long as he can go. Obviously, as mentioned, it's still very early, but a promising start for Anderson. Jock Peterson against his former team up at the plate. 9 games this postseason, a .308 batting average and 3 home runs. The shift is on from the Dodgers, and Peterson swings at the first pitch, and Seager catches the line drive at short. Well, this was a laser coming Seager's way. He did well to react quickly for out number 1. Up now is Dansby Swanson. Atlanta the 1-0 lead. It was a first inning RBI double from Austin Riley that put the Braves in front. It sent in Ozzie Albies, and strike 1 delivered to Swanson. A fastball down the middle, and Buehler quickly with the edge in the count, 0-2. Yeah, exactly. Jock trying to make a statement against his former club. The 0-2 pitch, a dribbler down the line, and that's going to veer foul. A slow roller, and I'm pretty sure Swanson would have been safe had that ball stayed in play, because that was a slow roller coming Taylor's way at third. Am I streaming all of the game? Yeah, that's my plan. Yeah, I don't have anywhere to go. I'm sleeping over my friend's house. He's away. He's out of town for the weekend. His whole family is. So I'm taking care of their dog, who's off over on the other side of the room, dozing off, or actually, he's right here at the other end of the couch, dozing off, sleeping and not bothering me, which is nice. As there's a swing and a miss for strike 3. Down goes Swanson, 2 away for Buehler in the second. A cutter for strike 3. Few deep breaths from Buehler, and now he deals to Travis Darno, a broken bat up the middle, and a quick throw, but not in time, off a couple of bounces. It was that original bobble by Trey Turner that hurt him there, so safe at first is Darno, and the Braves have a man on base with 2 outs. Now this was hit straight up the middle, and yeah, Turner with just a slight bobble at first. Couldn't get a pure grip on that ball immediately. And the throw wasn't great either. A 2-hopper to Beatty. So with Darno on first, here's Ian Anderson fouling off the first pitch to the right. Yeah, good thing he doesn't bark at me. Exactly. No, he's a good dog. He's a good dog. I've taken care of him. This is my 4th time. 4th time taking care of him. So he's a good boy. During the daytime, he can get a bit crazy and, barking a bit. But at night, he calms down and just sleeps, basically. So 0-2 the count to Ian Anderson. Anderson goes swinging, and that will end the inning. Chased after the pitch in the dirt, the strikeout for Buehler ends the second. We go to the third. Atlanta leading 1-0. It's Game 6 of the NLCS. We go to the third inning, and Ian Anderson, the starting pitcher tonight for Atlanta, has retired the first 6 batters. A seamless start, and trying to do more of the same here in inning number 3. He was the starter in game 2, only went 3 innings, allowing 3 hits and 2 runs, had 2 strikeouts. So far tonight, in 2 innings, not a single hit allowed. And there's the dog I'm taking care of. He wanted to make a cameo on the stream. His name's Bodie. He's a good boy. As it's a 1-0 count in the top of the third inning. What's good, Yoshi Bros? Welcome into the stream. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the Maple Leafs, man. I don't know. Don't know what to tell you. 2-0 the count. Anderson delivers to Pollock. Check swing. He fouled it off. That ball struck the bat. 2-1. Anderson at 30 pitches. Yeah, that grazed the middle of the bat. On deck for the Dodgers is Pollock, excuse me. It is Bellinger currently. No, it is Pollock at the plate. On deck is Matt Beatty. I beg your pardon. And this ball, a dribbler foul. Nice snag by the third base coach of the Dodgers. And we are into the third inning, by the way, if you didn't already know. There we go. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. The Celtics were absolutely embarrassed by the Raptors yesterday. That is true. 2-2 to count. This is a good-looking hit in the left center field. That drops for a base hit. And tripping up is Duvall. Rosario will have to help out. He throws into Swansea, and that's a double to lead off the inning for A.J. Pollock. Adam Duvall tripped himself up there in left center field. And the ball, as a result, went all the way up to the rolled all the way up to the wall, and Rosario had to deliver the throw. Yeah, he overran that ball and then just lost his footing on the grass, fell down, and the Dodgers have a man in scoring position for the first time. What's good, Travis? Welcome in. Yeah, new studio for one night only. Yeah, I'm taking care of my friend's dog, so I'm sleeping over their house because they're away at a lacrosse tournament all weekend. So yeah, I'm making a little money doing this, so can't complain. Yeah, so I'm over their house a few towns away, sleeping over and taking care of their dog. You missed it. The dog made an appearance on the stream a little while ago, but now he's back sleeping, it looks like, as this is a line drive to left. Rosario the catch. First out of the inning, and staying put on second is A.J. Pollock. Yeah, I did it a few times over the summer, so I don't mind doing it on some weekends. Make a little bit of money. What's good, Cooper? Welcome, and you're going to the Patriots game tomorrow. Man, am I jealous. Oh, wow. That's awesome, man. Well, you have a great time. I'm really hoping the Patriots can win. They better win. If they lose to the Jets, then I'm gonna punch my TV. But yeah, I do plan to be on the call for that game. I'll be back at my regular studio, back at my house tomorrow afternoon. Bueller has no home runs this postseason, to no one's surprise, but he does have 3 RBI. He's a pitcher that is a better hitter than most pitchers. I'll put it that way. 0-1 from Anderson. 1 out, man on second. Swing and a miss. Off-speed pitch low in the zone. Oh yes, thank you, Travis. Yeah, I love this shirt. I love this shirt. Um, yeah, I whenever I want to just rep the Boston sports as a whole, this is what I can put on. Here comes the 0-2 to Bueller. Good eye there. The fastball high from Anderson. Yeah, possibly. The Jets are possibly the worst NFL team. I mean, they did beat the Titans, so and the Lions are still unbeaten. But yeah, I mean, the Jets are definitely down there. So yeah, if the Patriots just have to win tomorrow, no excuses whatsoever. As the 1-2 swung on and missed, actually a slight foul tip into the mitt. Nonetheless, a strikeout for Anderson. Two down in the third with Pollock still on second, and we head back to the top of the order for Los Angeles. Great crowd on hand at Truist Park in Atlanta, Georgia. Had the Astros Red Sox series gone to a game 7, this game would have started at 5 instead of 8. And the Astros Red Sox would have been at 8 o'clock. But since the Astros Red Sox series ended last night and did not go to a game 7, which would have been tonight, the Dodgers Braves game got pushed back into prime time. So an 8 p.m. start. 0 for 1 is Betts. Flew out. First time up. And he'll take a strike low in the zone. 0-1. Top of the third inning, and Pollock a lead on second. 2 outs in the inning. The 0-1 is swung on, dribbler towards third, and Riley winds up and fires a strike across the diamond for out number 3. Ian Anderson allowed his first hit, but is not shaken at all. Middle of the third, Anderson's rolling. The Braves have a 1-0 lead. The bottom of the third on the other side. Back in Atlanta, it's a pivotal Game 6, another elimination game for the Los Angeles Dodgers, and they trail the Atlanta Braves on the road 1-0. Bottom of the third is upon us. Atlanta with another chance to punch their ticket to the World Series. Eddie Rosario at the plate, 13 hits in this NLCS, tied for the most by a Braves player in postseason history, or in NLCS history, as this is high into the air, caught in shallow right by Trey Turner, the second baseman. Quick first out for Walker Buehler here in the bottom of the third. Freddie Freeman now due up for Atlanta. Freeman, the number 2 hitter, as we see the Braves lineup second time through. Strike one taken. Buehler, just like Rosario, keeping his pitch count relatively low early. Freeman 0 for 1. He hit into a double play first time at the plate. And he takes a strike 2 fastball. 0-2 to Freddie Freeman. A major shift from the Dodgers way off to the right side. That one's in the dirt. A ball and 2 strikes. Another one in the dirt. 2-2, and Freeman right back in the count. Next pitch, sliced foul over to the left side. Count stays put. Two now on the way. The Atlanta Braves fans getting into it at Truist Park. That's upstairs. Full count to Freeman. On deck, Ozzie Albies. Albies had a double first time up. Here comes the full count pitch. Foul ball. Freeman extends the at-bat. This one fouled off again, so Freeman able to make contact once more and keep it going here with the count still 3-2. A cutter, fastball, knuckle curve, cutter, fastball, cutter, sinker so far in 8 pitches. This at bat from Walker Buehler. Another full count pitch. Ball 4 upstairs to Freeman. And the Braves have a man on base, so Freeman's discipline pays off. Remember, it was an 0-2 count at one point. So he's on first with 1 out, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. Number 3 hitter, as I mentioned, 1 for 1, a double and a run for Albies so far tonight. First pitch is high to Albies, ball 1, and Buehler at the 40 pitch mark now. Another shift on for the Dodgers. The 1-0 sent back foul. Thanks everyone for your company tonight, continuing coverage of the 2021 MLB postseason. And that's sharply hit foul again by Albies. A ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, 1 man on. The Braves looking to make something happen here in the third. Buehler delivers. That's low. Went with the knuckle curve again. 2-2. All smiles right now in the Braves dugout. Gotta have that, loose atmosphere. And there's a great off-speed curveball. Swing and a miss for strike 3. And a big K right there for Walker Buehler. So down goes Albies for out number 2. And that'll ring up Austin Riley. Man, that was a really well-executed pitch right there from Buehler. So 2 down. Still on second is Freeman, and Riley attacks the first pitch. Foul ball. In the bottom of the first inning, it was Austin Riley with a deep shot to left field. A ground rule double is what it turned into, driving in the first and only run so far in this game as Ozzie Albies crossed home. 0-1. This is hit nicely to left. Between short and third, that makes its way into left field. A base hit single, and Austin Riley's 2 for 2 on the night. The inning continues for Atlanta with runners on first and second. Excuse me. And look at that. Riley in this series, 5 hits at home with 3 extra base hits and 4 RBI. In the 3 games at Dodger Stadium, he had no hits, therefore no extra base hits and no RBI. What a contrast. He loves it at home in the comforts of Truist Park. Here's Adam Duvall, 0 for 1. A flyout in his first at-bat. 2 outs, first and second occupied. Swing and a miss on the first pitch from Buehler. Riley on first, and on second is Freeman. The Braves looking to extend the lead. Strike 2 inside part of the plate. 97-mile-an-hour fastball. No balls, 2 strikes. Buehler can end the inning here. Adam Duvall with runners in scoring position this year with .326 batting average, 18 home runs. The pitch comes. Swing and a miss. Walker Buehler struck him out to end the inning. The Braves posed a threat, but Buehler gets out of it unharmed. We've played a third of this one in Game 6 of the NLCS. Low-scoring battle up until this point. 1-0, Braves leading the Dodgers. Stay tuned. Welcome back, everybody. Tomorrow it'll be Game 7, if necessary, of the series between the Dodgers and Braves. 7:30 Eastern Time start. If the Dodgers were to win tonight, then that Game 7 would be necessary. The Braves win tonight, well, we wouldn't have that game tomorrow, and it would be a Braves-Astros World Series starting Tuesday. Couple of balls thrown by Anderson to Corey Seager to begin the inning. Seager 0 for 1, grounded out in his first at-bat. And this is hit hard to right field. Over is Jock Peterson for out number 1. It will be necessary, says Kevin. Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. Looks like we're in for a pretty good battle here in Game 6 between the Dodgers and Braves. Excuse me, as with one out and nobody on base, Trey Turner steps up to the plate for LA. Turner 0 for 1, struck out first time up. And there's strike 1. Bottom outside corner. Ian Anderson has done a great job through 3 innings so far. And that will be ball 2. Looked like a possible strike on the outside part of the zone. The umpire thought otherwise. And so here comes the 2-1. That one's certainly low for a ball. On deck, Will Smith for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss. And Anderson with a nice pitch as Turner went chasing on the inside. Full count now, and the fans back on their feet at Truist Park. In the dirt, ball 4. So taking his base is Trey Turner. With Will Smith due up, 1 out, top of the 4th inning. I beg your pardon, I have this little cough going on, which is annoying, as Will Smith is 0 for 1. Flew out in the first inning. And the Dodgers trying to generate some offensive momentum here with a man on base. Smith takes a strike. 0-1. Well, the man on base and Trey Turner is definitely someone who's capable of stealing. Anderson will have to keep an eye on that. And he will throw to first. Turner back to the bag in time. Now the 0-1 pitch to Will Smith, and another check on first before that. Turner back safely again. '51st pitch of the night here from Anderson, whenever it does come. Inside, 1-1. Good eye from Will Smith. Smith, the number 4 hitter in the Dodger lineup. Anderson continuing the throw over to first base. He's trying to pick off Turner. And that last throw nearly got away from Freeman. That was an off-target throw to Freeman, but Freeman reacted in time. Now the 1-1 to Smith. This is hit in the right field. Base hit single, and coming in the second and in the scoring position is Trey Turner, as a base hit for Will Smith sets things up nicely for Chris Taylor now. 2 on with 1 out in the 4th. And that's a great piece of base hitting from the Dodgers catcher. After lining one to right, Chris Taylor will try to advance the runners and perhaps score in a run. We'll see. Swinging at the first pitch, it's foul. Excuse me. Got to get some water at the next commercial break. Well, in Game 5, just the other night, Chris Taylor became the 12th player with 3 home runs in a postseason game, the first to do so in an elimination game. He had 6 runs batted in as well. He was just remarkable as the Dodgers trampled all over the Braves in that elimination game, down 3-1, now forcing a Game 6 tonight, down 3-2. Pitch is in the dirt, and the Braves bullpen for the first time is active. A.J. Minter loosening up for the first time. 1-1 is the count. 2 on for Los Angeles and 1 out in the 4th. Chris Taylor 0 for 1, struck out first time up. The third baseman ready for the pitch. 55th of the game, and it's fouled off of Darno. Ball and 2 strikes. Yeah, Taylor just a little late to react to that pitch. Anderson a strike away from a big second out. The fans rising from their seats. Taylor taking his pleasant time before stepping back in. Now ready to go. That's in the dirt. Darno with good piece of defending. Able to block that little bit of a wild pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And after the 3 innings came easy for Anderson, the 4th inning, quite a different story so far. Excuse me. Runners on first and second, 1 out in the 2-2 pitch. It just missed high, 95 miles an hour. The Braves wanted the call, didn't get it, full count. And to the umpire's credit, it did look a hair high and above the zone. On deck is Cody Bellinger. Man, this cough has taken over in the 4th inning here. 3-2. And a foul ball. Still a full count. Smith on first, Trey Turner on second. Big moment in this ball game. A low-scoring game so far. And it makes each pitch bigger and bigger. And chasing was Taylor. Strike 3 on the swing and a miss. 2 down in the 4th. And that's exactly what Ian Anderson needed. What a battle that was. And Anderson, in the end, edges out and gets the better of Chris Taylor. Lengthy at-bat there. 4th strikeout of the night for Anderson. And now let's see what Cody Bellinger can do. He lined out in his first plate appearance. First pitch, a swing and a miss. And maybe that big strikeout will help Anderson just settle back down and close out the inning strong. We shall see. Two on base, Hugo. Yeah, first and second. The 0-1 now from Anderson. Excuse me, I apologize again. That's a fastball up high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bellinger, in fact, has struggled against Anderson in his career. 0 for 7. He was walked once, but still no hits against Anderson over the course of his career. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2, and Anderson is now 1 strike away from retiring the side and getting out of the jam. Oh man, this cough is killing me right now. The crowd energized and ready for this 1-2 pitch. Here it comes from Ian Anderson. This is on the ground, and he finds the gap between short and second. It's a base hit for none other than Cody Bellinger, driving in the tying run. An RBI single. 2 strikes and 2 outs. Cody Bellinger delivers 1-1 in Atlanta. Trey Turner crossing the plate, and the Dodgers are on the board. Man. Yeah, they're here come Atlanta, or here come LA, I should say. Absolutely, Hugo. Yeah, that's big right there for the Dodgers. And now a mound visit here, as Ian Anderson was so close to ending the inning without any harm done, but he allows that base hit single for the first run of the game. LA have tied it up at 1. And so now runners on the corners. Not yet, Hugo. Yeah, fortunately not yet. It's not snow season just yet, but in about a month, yeah, late November, I'm sure we'll get our first snowfall around that time. No, not quite yet. Snow season. We've actually been quite fortunate. The weather's been better than usual at this time of year the last few weeks. There's a strike to Pollock, who's 1 for 1 with a double. Not a real shift here from the Braves, as it is a righty at the plate. Pollock ready for the 0-1. That's inside. Nothing in 2. Or sorry, 1-1, I should say. The Dodgers threatening to take their first lead of the night. The 1-1 pitch sent sky high. This is in the infield. And charging in is Riley. He will end the top of the 4th, but the Dodgers score a run. 1-1. It's a tie game in Atlanta. Game 6 of the NLCS continues next. Don't go anywhere. And welcome back to game number 6 of the NLCS. And, oh, is that right, Hugo? Wow. So where you live about 120 miles north of LA, the weather got up to 110. That's insane. Yeah, even in the middle of summer, it doesn't get anywhere near there here. We'll get a 90-degree day once in a while. Maybe 95 on a rare occasion, in the middle of August or something, but nothing near 110. That's crazy. Here's the 0-1, swing and a miss. Jock Peterson at bat here, going up against Walker Buehler in a tie ball game. A low-scoring battle between the Dodgers and Braves, Game 6 of the National League Championship Series. 0-2, that's a fair ball, and that's going to roll past the third base bag in fair territory. A base hit. How about that for Jock Peterson? Although now they're going to rule it a foul. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Peterson fouled that one off himself. Let's look back. Yep, off his foot. The home plate umpire didn't catch it, but I think the first base umpire corrected the mistake because the Dodgers were certainly quite confused. Dave Roberts came charging out of the dugout to make sure the correct call was made. Ultimately, it was. So Peterson back to the plate with an 0-2 count. Deep breath for Peterson, and now the pitch from Buehler. Low for ball one. Good eye by Peterson. I'll tell you what, after a blowout in Game 5, Game 6, it just has the feel of a close game where maybe one error leads to, the deciding run. You never know. And there's a swing and a miss from Peterson. He went chasing at the ball in the dirt. So another strikeout to Buehler's name tonight. One down in the fourth. Yeah, that was one Peterson would love to have back. So now that Peterson is retired, up comes the number 7 hitter and Dansby Swanson. Swanson 0 for 1. And the first pitch his way is swung on and hit high into the air, shallow center. Moving in is Bellinger. And that is out number 2. So a smooth inning thus far for Walker Buehler. As a pitcher, you always love those one pitch at-bats for an out. Up next, Travis Darno, the catcher. You see, I got the water handy now to deal with my annoying cough I got going on. And it seems to have helped, which is good. So bottom of the fourth inning, 2 outs, bases empty for Travis Darno. He goes swinging at the first pitch. That's into foul territory on the right side and out of play. The big storyline heading into tonight was Max Scherzer not being able to go for this game, originally scheduled to start, scratched with an arm injury. So instead, Buehler is out there. To his credit, he's done well. Darno 1 for 1. As I mentioned at the top of the broadcast, even though, yes, it's a big deal that Scherzer wasn't able to go tonight, fact of the matter is that, Buehler's not the worst backup plan at all. Not by any means. Scherzer in Game 2 had a no decision against the Braves, went 4.1 innings, allowing 4 hits. There's strike 2 from Buehler. They'll try to end the fourth inning here. The 1-2 to Darno. Outside. On deck, Ian Anderson. Yeah, exactly, Hugo. I'm sure he does. I got to do all of that myself, you know what I mean? I got to run the entire show myself. Even getting my water from the other room during commercial breaks. Here comes the full count pitch from Buehler. He walked him outside, so Darno will take first, and the inning rolls on with Anderson due up for the Braves. The over-under for the total runs in the first 5 innings was set at 2.5 by DraftKings Sportsbook. And, well, we're right on that line right now. 2 runs through just about 4 innings. I don't know. That's a tough one to really say. So a quick mound visit for Atlanta. Minter continuing to warm up in the bullpen. He's patiently waiting around, and we'll see if he goes out there for the 5th. A pinch hitter will actually step up to the plate. Adrianza up at bat for Atlanta. Check swing, didn't go, says the first base umpire. Now the 1-0 to Adrianza. He goes swinging at this pitch. It's hit well to right field. Will it stay fair? Yes! Bouncing fair into the corner. Betts will field it. Throw into Trey Turner, and hitting the brakes at third is Travis Darno. A big hit there for the pinch hitter, Adrianza. The double sends Darno to third. 2 runners in scoring position for Atlanta with 2 outs in the 4th. Oh, thanks for the update, Hugo. All right, Club America leading Tigres 1-0. Yeah, that's a match of the week in Liga MX, isn't it? Wow, Adrianza delivering as the pinch hitter. He hit that one to deep right field. The question was, will it stay fair? It did, just barely. And, Betts did well. I will have to say, probably saved a run there with some great fielding out in the right field corner. That's why Mookie Betts is the all-star he is. That was off the barrel of the bat. And now we go to the top of Atlanta's order, and the Braves have some momentum going here as the Dodgers bullpen is active for the first time. Getting loose is Yasiya. Eddie Rosario, 1 for 2 with a single. And he has 2 runners in scoring position with 2 outs as he steps up to the plate. Not officially, Hugo. Not officially. He's pitched the first 4 innings. The Braves do have Minter warming up, so I don't know if Minter's going to go in for the 5th or if Anderson will come back out for another inning. So I'm not entirely sure if Anderson's officially done yet, but it's possible. After the swing and a miss, here's the 0-1 to Rosario. Another swing and a miss. 0-2, and nice start for Buehler to this at-bat. Sixty-sixth pitch of the night, from Walker Buehler. Foul ball, Rosario stays alive, and he knows the magnitude of this at-bat and the overall scheme of how this game goes. Well, 5 of the 6 hits for Atlanta tonight have come with 2 outs. Will they make it 6 of 7 here? Adrian's on second, Darno at third. The 0-2 pitch again. Rosario held up the fastball high and away, 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. A tense feeling inside Truist Park. Another foul ball by Eddie Rosario. The at-bat, I should say, started with 3 cutters by Buehler, then a sinker, and then back to the cutter. See what this one is. A ball and 2 strikes again. It's fouled off. Another cutter outside. Rosario got a piece of it. And this at-bat is an absolute battle between Buehler and Rosario. On deck for Atlanta's Freddie Freeman. Will he have to wait till the 5th, or will he get a turn here in the 4th? Another 1-2 pitch. This is a line drive. Deep right field. It is out of here. Kiss it goodbye. 3-run home run, Eddie Rosario. 3rd of the postseason, and Atlanta jumped to a 4-1 lead in the 4th inning. An absolute laser, 105 miles an hour off the bat, 361 feet. Rosario now with 14 hits in the NLCS, the most by a Braves player in history. And this crowd is absolutely buzzing. Another 2-out hit, and this is the clutchest one yet as Rosario celebrates with the crowd behind the dugout and throughout Truist Park. Wow. A 3-run lead just like that for Atlanta. He got all of this pitch, and he knew it was gone right away. The celebratory walk down the first base line. Now Freeman at the plate, 2-0. Wow. That was an unbelievable home run. He smoked it. And that ball just stayed fair into the second row. 3 balls from Buehler. And Freeman has the big edge in the count. Yeah, we'll see about that, Hugo, as the 4th pitch is a 4th ball, a 4-pitch walk from Buehler. So Freeman heads to first, and Ozzie Albies next up. How much longer does Buehler stay out there? Eddie Rosario has been the best player all series long and proven why once again tonight. Foul ball on the first pitch that Albies sees. It's now 75 pitches for Buehler tonight. The 0-1. That sharply hit to right, but a foul ball. Ozzy Albies 1 for 2. He doubled first time up, scored a run, the opening run of the game. No balls, 2 strikes to Albies. Swing and a miss. 96-mile-an-hour fastball up in the zone, and that'll end the 4th. However, the Braves make a statement. Eddie Rosario in particular. A 3-run home run. A laser beam to right field. And the Braves jump out to a 4-1 lead. The Dodgers offense will now need to come alive. Back with the 5th after this. And welcome back, everybody. We go to the 5th, 4-1 Braves. A.J. Minter indeed enters the game for Atlanta, so Ian Anderson is done. Minter this postseason has pitched in 4 games, 5.1 innings, 2 hits, not a single run, as he faces pinch hitter Albert Pujols. So Pujols pinch hitting here in the 8th spot for Matt Beatty. And he'll take strike 1. 1-1 the count. And now warming up in the Dodgers bullpen is Brusdar Graterol. Graterol, the righty, getting loose. And let's see if Buehler will pitch here in the 5th. That remains to be seen. Or maybe it's Graterol who comes in the bottom of the 5th. But first things first, Dodgers up at bat. And that's a foul ball. 1-2 on deck for LA is Steven Souza, another pinch hitter for Buehler. 1-2 to Albert Pujols. Fastball is high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes. Now both Chavez and Jackson are getting loose in the Braves bullpen. Couple of righties warming up. No outs in the 5th. And that just misses high. Full count to Pujols, who this season against lefties has done significantly better than against righties, batting .300 against left-handed pitchers, 13 home runs, 34 RBI, and .922 OPS. Significantly better than his stats against righties, where he's only batted .179. The 3-2 from Minter. Fouled off. Pujols sent one off of his left foot, it appeared. He stays alive, the former Los Angeles Angel. Going over to the crosstown team after the Angels, it's safe to say, surprisingly released the legend. And the Dodgers said, all right, we'll pick him up. Shortly thereafter. Another 3-2 from Minter. Swing and a miss. He got him with the off-speed pitch for out number 1. Yeah, that was a nice sinker to get Pujols chasing. So he's retired, and now the pinch hitter for Buehler and Souza will step up for the Dodgers. Or no, it won't be Souza. Souza was in the batter's box, but it'll actually be Andy Burns. So I correct that as it's Burns, not Souza. Pinch hitting for Buehler. This is a slow roller to short, and getting there is Swanson, making the throw in time for out number 2. Today's Baby Ruth? What do you mean, Hugo? Are you talking about Babe Ruth? So Burns heads to the dugout after grounding out, and Mookie Betts now at the plate. 0 for 2 is he with a flyout and ground out. Chance at a 1-2-3 inning for A.J. Minter. Strike 1 as Betts holds up. As Betts now prepares for the 0-1. I now get what you're saying, Hugo. Sorry, I was super confused at first. Is there a strike 2 from Minter? Yeah. Albert Pujols is today's Babe Ruth. I see. I got you. Now I'm on the same page. Kevin, confident the Dodgers will come back. We'll see, man. The 0-2 to Mookie Betts. In the dirt, blocked by Darno. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, two, deliver, and swing and a miss. He got him with the fastball high. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for A.J. Minter. The decision to go to the bullpen pays off for now anyways. We've played half of this ball game, 4-1. It's Atlanta on top. Who do I think will win, Kevin? America or Chivas? Or who do I prefer? I don't really like Club America, to be honest. So I would say Chivas. As yeah, I'm with Hugo. I'd say Chivas. As I'll be back for the bottom of the fifth after this. 4-1 Braves by 3. Oh, who is better? Who is better? I don't follow Liga MX super closely, but man, that's actually tough. Yeah, I would probably say America. I mean America are in the CONCACAF Champions League final, which is actually later this week. So yeah, I would say America. Yeah, Chivas have been struggling, so they're playing Cruz Azul right now. I'll be back in a moment, so stay tuned. Bottom of the fifth is next. All right, sorry for the delay of getting back on, but all we missed was 2 strikes from Brusdar Gratterall. So indeed, Walker Buehler's night is over. And Brusdar Gratterall coming in as a reliever. I like the conspiracy theories we got going on from Hugo. Austin Riley at the plate here facing Gratterall. That pitch low and away. 2-2. Bottom of the fifth inning. High into the air, this one goes. Should be an easy out, and it is for Corey Seager. So 1 down in the fifth. And that'll bring up Adam Duvall. Duvall, the number 5 hitter, right in the middle, right in the heart of the order. An 102-mile-an-hour strike. Well, 102 might seem crazy, but for Gratterall, that's about normal. Duvall 0 for 2. Looking for his first hit. Yeah, Gratterall's fastball, it averages about 102. There's a 101. And fouled off by Duvall. The velocity on Gratterall's pitches is just unreal. Look at this. The opening day outfield, Ozuna in left, Pache in center, and Acuna in right. Mid-season outfield looked like this. Arcia in left, Heredia in center. And there's an 100-mile-an-hour fastball for strike 3. Down looking goes Duvall and Peterson in right. So now for Atlanta, we see a whole different outfield from the start of the season and just about a whole different outfield from the middle of the season. And now, of course, we see Rosario in left, Duvall in center, and Peterson in right. It's kind of crazy when you think about it. And it's a team that's a win away from a World Series berth. That's inside ball 1. Yeah, Gratterall is a beast. Yeah, that's tough, Yoshi Bros. That's tough, man. Strike down the middle. Ball and a strike, 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the 5th inning, game 6 of the NLCS. Low and inside. And since joining the Braves, Duvall, Peterson, Rosario, Soler, all making a big impact. And that last pitch actually hit Peterson. I didn't know if it hit him at first, but it did. So Peterson takes his base. And here comes Dansby Swanson. Line drive, caught. Chris Taylor. The quick reflexes at third base. And that'll end the 5th. 4-1 Atlanta. They're 4 innings away from a World Series berth. Back with the 6th after this. The 3-run home run by Eddie Rosario, the difference between the two teams so far tonight. We head to the 6th, the Dodgers facing elimination in Game 6 of the NLCS. A.J. Minter, after a 1-2-3 fifth inning coming into the game, well, head back out there for the 6th, strike one, delivered to Corey Seager. Number 2 hitter tonight. Seager 0 for 2, a ground out and a fly out. 0-1 to Seager. Swing and a miss. Low and on the outside corner. No balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. Another ball from Minter. Now 1-2, I should say. First ball from Minter. Seager, the first batter of the 6th inning. And the 1-2 pitch is low. Count all evened up at 2-2. Hello, Jeffrey. And I'm just seeing your comment now, Hugo. Yep, Galaxy FC Dallas playing right now. That game kicking off, I think, right around now is ball 3. It is just inside. That looked close. That could have been a strike. Yeah, I guess just inside at 97. Great to see you, Jeffrey. Hope all is well with you this weekend. 3-2 pitch. Foul ball. It grazed off the bat of Seager. On deck is Trey Turner. Still a full count. He got him looking. Strike 3 to Seager. And out number 1 in the 6th inning. Will I do any of the World Series games, Jeffrey? Yeah, I plan to do some World Series games, as many as I can. It depends how for the weekday games, anyways. It depends, how much homework I got and all of that stuff, and what I have going on in the evening and stuff. But hopefully I can do a decent amount of World Series games, as this is hit on the ground to third, and Riley zips it across the diamond and been able to stay on the bag for out number 2. Yeah, even though it hurts that my Red Sox will not be in the World Series, I'm not gonna. I'm that kind of person who just stops covering the MLB postseason because I'm not the type of person to do that. And I genuinely enjoy the MLB postseason, more so if my team. But even now that my team's out of it, I'm still gonna, follow and root for the Astros to lose. So. So 2 gone with nobody. Ball 1 delivered. What do you mean you'll be going to the National League team in the World Series? You'll be rooting for them, you mean? Yeah. Yeah, same here. I just want the Astros to lose, if that's what you mean. There's strike 1 to Will Smith. Smith 1 for 2. He singled earlier tonight. Here comes the 1-1. Ball in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike. Well, Minter is close to another 1-2-3 inning, just like the 5th. Here's the changeup. High. 3-1. Okay, I understand what you mean. I understand what you meant, Jeffrey. Yeah, I'm with you there. 3-1 pitch from A.J. Minter. Oh, he got him looking for strike 2. That was a beautiful pitch. Inside corner. And now the count's full and the crowd on their feet. Oh, there you see the dog I'm taking care of. His name's Bodie. He made an appearance earlier. Full count pitch. Swing and a miss. Minter struck him out. It's another 1-2-3 inning. And this crowd is loving it. We head to the bottom of the 6th, and the Braves holding on to a 4-1 lead. Darno, Minter, and Rosario due up for Atlanta after this. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Great to see you here, Adam. Welcome in, as well as Paul. A sad Rockies fan post. Yeah. Well, I detect no lies there, Paul. I can't imagine what it's like as a Rockies fan. Oh yeah, it is a he. Yeah, he is a good boy. His name's Bodie. Yeah, so it's my mom's friend's dog, so taking care of him this weekend while they're out of town. So that's why it's a different setup here. No, it's kind of dark, but when I turn on the lights, there's like a light right over me, and I tried testing that out with the lights on, and it's just the picture is even worse. It's kind of like blaring, and yeah, it doesn't work out quite as I wanted it to. Oh, really, Adam? Yeah, I saw that Chelsea put up a 7 spot on Norwich, and yeah, it was all Mason Mount, a hat trick, right? But nothing from Kai Havertz. And there's a swing and a miss. So Travis Darno quickly strikes out Bruzdar Gratterall back out there for another inning. So one down in the sixth, and Atlanta leading by 3. Up now for the Braves is Johan Camargo. Camargo, a pinch hitter, first at bat, as he comes in for Adrianza, who actually, in his one pinch hit at bat, delivered a double to the right field corner, which set up Eddie Rosario, who followed up with a 3-run home run. First pitch is fouled off. That fastball from Gratterall is just unreal. Can I do a Boston accent? Well, you want me to embarrass myself? I don't have a true Boston accent, as you can tell, even though I'm from Boston. But I mean, whatever. I'll try. Uh, pack the car. Pack the car, Mav. I don't know. That's the best I can do. I don't know how it is, but I'm not the best at imitations. I don't know who Bodie's cheering on. I have a feeling he's pulling for Atlanta as the curveball is hit high into the air. Shallow center, a lot of ground to cover for Cody Bellinger, but he's in to make the play. 2 up, 2 down in the bottom of the sixth. Warming up in the Dodgers bullpen still is Yacia. He's been in there for a while, and that will be it for Gratterall. A fist pump to the sky. He did his job, and he knows it. 2 outs, bottom of the sixth. Gratterall's done. A pitching change on the way for Los Angeles. Back in a moment after this. Back from the pitching change by the Dodgers, and Alex Vesia into the game for LA. This postseason, 6 games, 4.1 innings, 5 hits, 1 run. Vesia comes in for Gratterall. Third pitcher of the game for the Dodgers, and Eddie Rosario at the plate. 14 hits in the NLCS this series, tied for the most in postseason history in a single series. He has been phenomenal. Trying to work his magic once again at the plate here. 2 outs, bases empty. The 1-0 just outside. Good eye from Rosario, ball 2. Oh, that explains it, Paul. That explains it. 2-0 count. Foul ball. Yeah, I always laugh because by the way, the base hits for Rosario this series, he's had 9 singles, 1 double, 1 triple, 3 home runs. But yeah, I always laugh because I listen to a Boston sports talk radio show every weekday afternoon after school called Felger and Maz, and they have a number of callers who just have true Boston accents, and I'm like, yeah, they're definitely from around here. 2-2 the count. Excuse me. As Vesia is trying to close out a possible 1-2-3 inning in which Gratterall started. Now the 2-2 pitch. High and away, full count. On deck, Freddie Freeman, and we know the Braves like to score with 2 outs, or like to get on base with 2 outs, I should say. Rosario's home run came with 2 outs. Look at his numbers. He is notably better against right-handed pitchers, but this is a lefty in Vesia. And he takes ball 4. 95-mile-an-hour pitch outside. So Rosario takes first. And now Freeman coming up to the plate. You can do an American accent? Very good, Adam. Yeah, I can do an English accent. But I'm not going to try it live. Maybe another time. I think I can do a decent one anyways. But maybe not. I don't know. Rosario has the lead at first. Freeman ready for the pitch. Takes it high, ball 1. 0 for 1 is Freeman with a couple of walks. Major shift on from the Dodgers. Darno called a strike. It looked a bit beneath the zone. Freeman's reaction told the story. Atlanta not too keen on that call. Now the 1-1, but first, a throw over to first as Vesia checks on the runner in Rosario. By the way, Pujols is now playing at first, replacing Beatty. Here comes the 1-1 pitch to Freddie Freeman. Good eye. Takes a fastball inside, ball 2. It's Treinen getting loose in the Dodgers bullpen now. The righty warming up as Vesia tries to close out inning number 6. That's high. Ball 3. 2 outs, man on first. On deck is Ozzy Albies. Yeah. If the Dodgers lose this game in this series, their season's over. Yep. No, there's no third place matchup. No. There's ball 4. That's low. Back-to-back walks. So Rosario over to second, Freeman to first, and Albies due up with 2 outs. Yeah, I mean, this game's not done yet, but it's not looking too bright for the Dodgers at the moment. But then again, in the game of baseball, it's just one crazy inning that can completely flip the game on its head. So it's not over till it's over. But yeah, it's not looking too bright right now for the Dodgers. As Albies is 1 for 3, had that double in his first plate appearance. Two on for Atlanta with 2 outs. 2 outs is when Atlanta tends to do the most damage on this night. Ball 1 high, and Vesia a little bit everywhere when it comes to his pitching command, or lack thereof. This crowd at Truist Park getting into it, making their voices heard loud and clear. That's lofted foul, 1-1. All right, Adam. Yeah, I see Dallas have been struggling. I won't tell Nate though. 1-1 pitch coming up to Albies. Swing and a miss. Or in fact, a foul tip into the mitt. Anyways, it's still strike 2. Back-to-back walks for Vesia. But he can put all of that to rest with a strikeout here, or just an out in general. 1-2 to Ozzy Albies. Fouled back to the net. Count stays the same. Huge moment in this game. The Dodgers can get out of this without any runs conceded. It maybe will translate to some confidence at the plate. If the Braves can drive in a run or 2 or maybe more, they can really put this game out of reach for LA. 2 on, 2 out, and that's in the dirt. Blocked by Smith. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On deck for Atlanta, Austin Riley. Riley, the number 4 hitter in the Braves lineup. Trinan's ready to come in. He's just watching on in the bullpen now as Vesia gets set to deliver the 2-2. Here it is, another foul ball. I'll be sticking around and able to make contact. Deep breath from Ozzy Albies. Vesia knows how big this at-bat is right here. Another 2-2 pitch, 7th of the at-bat. Up high, full count. Yeah, I saw that, Adam. That's crazy. That's crazy that the Penguins beat the Maple Leafs 7-1. Yeah. I did not see that coming. Full count pitch now to Ozzy Albies. Yeah, it's definitely looking like that, Adam. Here it comes. Ball 4. He dealt low, and that might do it for Vesia. The bases are loaded for Atlanta. Back-to-back-to-back walks for Vesia, and that's how he'll end his night. Wow. Trinan's coming into the game for the Dodgers with 2 outs in the inning, but the Braves posing a true threat. Yeah, Pujols is in there, Hugo. Yep, Pujols is on first, and the Atlanta Braves faithful are enjoying themselves right now. A chance to really extend the lead after this pitching change. Welcome back to coverage of Game 6 of the NLCS. The Braves and the Dodgers, a rematch of last year's National League Championship Series. The Dodgers got the better of the Braves a year ago. Now the Braves trying to flip the script. And yeah, Adam, I mean, I tend to agree, man. I tend to agree. It's panning out well for Atlanta here. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Trinan enters the game. And the first pitch swung on. Foul ball by Austin Riley. Riley, in his career with the bases loaded, 5 for 17. Couple of home runs, 20 runs batted in. And in this postseason, he's pitched in 7 games. The 0-1, a curveball. He swung. 0-2 the count to Riley. Trinan this season has held hitters to 1 for 34 with 2 out runners in scoring position. The 0-2 is outside and low. That's ball 1 to Riley. Treinen facing his first batter, and what a big moment, trying to get the Dodgers out of this jam and perhaps keep their chances alive of coming back in this game. One, two, strike three called. Outside part of the zone. Riley arguing the call, but that won't do him any good as Brandon Treinen comes in and strikes out Riley. And the Braves leave 3 on base. End of the 6th, and it stays a 4-1 game. The LA Dodgers survive a real scare, and they're down to their final 9 outs to try to keep their season alive. Welcome back. We head to the 7th, and looking at the chat, no reason to bring that up, Adam. No reason to bring that up, man. But anyways, 4-1 Atlanta lead, and a new pitcher out there for Atlanta. It's Luke Jackson, who's pitched in 7 games this postseason, 5 innings pitched, 8 hits, 4 runs, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 1. Jackson replaces A.J. Minter. He appeared in Game 3 of the series, lost to the Dodgers. Went 0.1 innings. That was it, allowing 4 hits, 4 runs, and not a single strikeout. So Jackson trying to erase that bitter taste in his mouth from earlier this series. Facing Chris Taylor, who's struck out twice so far tonight. I know, Adam. I know, man. I'm still devastated over the way the Red Sox season ended. Here's the 1-1, and this is smoke to left field. Chris Taylor sending this one back. It's off the top of the wall, fielded by Rosario, and sliding into second safely is Chris Taylor. That was about a foot from a home run. But nonetheless, a good way to start the inning with a double. And there's Bodie again. He's a good boy. Bodie's already made more appearances on my streams than my own dog. This was roped to left field off the top of the wall. And I mean the very top of the wall. So leadoff man is on. Here's Cody Bellinger. What's good, Hayden? Welcome into the stream. Glad to see you, Hayden. A 1-0 count, and maybe this could be a start to something good for the Dodgers here in the 7th inning. One 0 pitch is low. 2 balls, no strikes. Yeah, Bodie's famous, exactly. Well, remember, in Game 3, Bellinger came up clutch, tying the game in the bottom of the, I believe it was the 5th inning or 6th inning, I can't remember. As the Dodgers were trailing 5-2, if I remember correctly. Matzick is now starting to get loose in the Braves bullpen. After not the best of starts here for Jackson. Gave up a leadoff double and now a 3-0 count. That's high. 4-pitch walk, and perhaps the night is over for Jackson already. Or at least there'll be a mound visit. Yeah, he's not done yet, but my goodness, that is not a great start here to Jackson's outing in the 7th. Runners on first and second for Los Angeles and no outs. Yeah, man, I agree, Hayden. What's going on, PDX? We got PDX in the house. Great to see you. I've been doing well. I've been doing well, man. Yeah, it's going along. Senior year of high school, so just trying to keep up the grades while also dealing with applying to colleges, which is I'm looking forward to getting out of the way, getting done with. Have some November 1st deadlines right around the corner for early action, but yeah, it's going all right. It's going all right. AJ Pollock's 1 for 2 with a double. Yeah, Hayden, I've actually checked out a couple of your videos too, man. You do a great job. I definitely will tune into more of your videos in the future. There's strike 1 from Jackson. Well, yeah, Hayden, I'm in the midst of applying. I'm applying to 10 schools, so Syracuse is the number 1 school on my list. So yeah, I'm actually applying early decision to Syracuse. So we'll see how that goes. But oh yeah, absolutely, Hayden, absolutely. 1-1 the count. But yeah, there's other schools that I'm applying early action to. So I'll see how it goes. But I'll definitely let you guys know once I commit. And I'll have all of that behind me. The whole college application process, which has been going on for a while now, and I just can't wait to get it all over with. As there's strike 2 to Pollock. Ball and 2 strikes. What's good, Connor? Welcome in. Yeah, Syracuse is a really good school. Absolutely. Yeah, I really enjoyed my visit there. Actually had interview too with them, so thought it went well. But yeah, I was really impressed with the Newhouse School of Communications at Syracuse. Really, really nice. Thanks, Connor. I appreciate it, man. Here comes the 1-2 to AJ Pollock. Oh, this is hit hard to left field. That's a fair ball. Dropping on the line and rolling towards the corner. Rosario will field it. 1 run scores. And Bellinger holds up at third. The Dodgers make it a 4-2 ball game. Cutting into the Atlanta lead. Sharply hit to left, and that might just do it for Jackson. This was hit on a rope by Pollock, and wow, that just landed fair down the left field line. So close. I don't know about that, Paul. I don't know about that, man. Yeah, perhaps Hayden. The Dodgers coming back indeed. USC lost to Notre Dame. All right. Yep. Pitching change on the way. The 7th inning, 4-2 Atlanta leads. Back with more in a moment. All right, welcome back into the broadcast, everybody. Top of the 7th inning. No outs, runners on 2nd and 3rd. And Tyler Matzick enters the game. The Dodgers, by the way, as I mentioned earlier, have an impressive 7-game win streak when facing elimination, which is just incredible. And indeed, Connor, the legend Pujols, into the batter's box. 0-1 the count to him. 4-2 Atlanta. The Dodgers trying to mount a comeback. That's blocked by Darno, and ball skipped away just a little bit, but not enough for Bellinger to make the move towards home. I don't know if I want to become a manager. As thanks Italian boy for tuning in over on Twitch. This is the NLCS in the MLB playoffs. Baseball between the Dodgers and the Braves. Albert Pujols with runners in scoring position. Decent resume. 1-1 pitch. That's it down the line. Foul ball. Down the third base line, that is. You're back, Jeffrey. Welcome back in, my man. FC Dallas are up 2-0. No way. That's crazy. Wow. 1-2 the count. Matzick looking for the first out of the inning here in the seventh. Runners on second and third, and the leading run at the plate in Pujols. Yeah, sport is very unpredictable. Absolutely. That's a big reason why I love them. 1-2. Swing and a miss. That's huge right there for Tyler Matzick. Out number one in the inning, and a bit more breathing room, although still more business here to take care of in the seventh. Cruz Azul are leading Chivas. All right. Thanks for the update there, Hugo. Jeffrey rooting for the Dodgers. Yeah, I mean, hey, Dodgers all of a sudden are really making things interesting here late on in game number 6 of the NLCS. All right, I do got to check that out, Paul. Steven Souza will pinch it here. So he's the fourth hitter in the 9 spot. First it was Walker Buehler. Sorry, he's the third hitter in the 9 spot. Then it was Burns. Now it's Souza, who takes a strike, bottom part of the zone. In the Dodgers bullpen, it is Corey Knebel getting loose. Knebel, who was used as an opener in Game 1 of this series and Game 5 of the NLDS against the Giants. 0-1 coming. Oh, that looked like a strike. Called a ball. Looked like he caught the outer upper corner. 97-mile-an-hour fastball. 1 out, Hugo. 1 out. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. There's a nice 97-mile-an-hour fastball down the middle. A ball and 2 strikes, and Matzick looking real comfortable at the moment. I don't even know myself, Adam. I think. Do you mean like when the first MLB season? As the 1-2 pitch in there, strike 3, a backwards K to Souza. Big time strikeout for Matzick. Out number 2. Wow. And now the Braves 1 out away from limiting the damage here in the 7th. Here comes Mookie Betts back to the top of the Dodger order. So apparently the first official game of baseball in the United States took place in 1846. So there you go. And 1882 was, I guess, the first season of the MLB. So yeah, there you go. As the 0-1 pitch is on the way from Matzick, and Betts takes strike two. That fastball on Matzick is just messing with the Dodgers hitters. Yeah, well, you were definitely in that ballpark, Adam. One more strike and the inning's over. Yeah, I know, Connor. He did take 2 strikes down the middle. Absolutely. Let's see what happens on the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got him with the heater. And we go to the 7th inning stretch. Tyler Matzick settles the ship. He comes in and gets the 3 outs Atlanta were looking for. And the Dodgers leave 2 on in what could have been a multi-run inning at least. It was their chance indeed. Similar to the Red Sox chances last night. Absolutely, Connor. But in the middle of the 7th, the score is 4-2 Atlanta. I'll be back after the... We go to the bottom of the 7th, a possible World Series clinching game for the Braves. If they win tonight, they'll face the Astros in the World Series starting Tuesday night. If the Dodgers win, there will be a Game 7 to decide the winner of this series tomorrow night. For those of you just tuning in, a game summary. 4-2 Atlanta leads. That 4th inning was the key for Atlanta. For the Dodgers, Buehler went 4 innings, 7 hits, 4 runs, 1 home run, 3 walks, 6 strikeouts. Cody Bellinger 1 for 2, an RBI single, a walk. On the Braves side, Ian Anderson was solid for the Braves as their starter. And as I mentioned, that big 3-run inning was courtesy of a 3-run home run by Eddie Rosario, who's been magnificent this series. 14 hits now. And speaking of magnificent, how about Tyler Matzick after a really bumpy start to the inning for Jackson? Matzick came in and really made it look easy with 2 men on, 3 consecutive outs, and that is just big time for the Atlanta Braves. Oh, the Anaheim Ducks lost, yeah. And so out there for the Dodgers now is Corey Knebel, their 5th pitcher tonight. He's pitched in 6 games this postseason. 4.2 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, 1 walk, and 9 strikeouts. Adam Duvall will get the inning started for the Braves. 0 for 3, a couple of strikeouts tonight. And he takes a ball inside, 1-0. Two-run lead for the Braves as we are getting towards the end of this one. 1-0 pitch upstairs. Duvall held up. 2 balls, no strikes. Knebel was an all-star closer in Milwaukee, and he's really found his role nicely here with the Dodgers. Foul ball by Duvall, 2-1. Duvall, the leadoff hitter here in inning number 7. Two-one pitch from Knebel. That's a strike. Perfect location. Bottom right corner of the zone. Even count at 2-2. Swing and a miss. He got him upstairs. 97 for strikeout number 1. Knebel retires the first batter he sees. Duvall heads to the dugout. 1 down, nobody on. Up comes Jock Peterson for Atlanta, the former LA Dodger. Very interesting, Paul. Too bad I don't have Amazon Prime, though, as the 0-1's coming up from Knebel. That's in the dirt. Maybe by next fall I'll have Amazon Prime, because I think that's where Thursday Night Football is heading to, starting next season, if I'm not mistaken. Which, I already have. I have cable, and then I have like 3 different streaming services already to watch sports. There's a swing and a miss. Although I do get Peacock for free as an Xfinity customer. But still, the streaming services I pay for are Paramount Plus and ESPN Plus. So I really don't want to have to get any other streaming services. But That's the way this modern world is heading. As this is high into the air, right field. Betts is under it, and there's out number 2. 2 up, 2 down for Knebel here in the 7th. And that'll send up after Peterson, Dansby, Swanson. Swanson's 0 for 3, lined out in his last at-bat. Swanson ready to go. Knebel's 10th pitch, and it nearly hit him. Swanson able to leap out of the way. One and 0. That's swung on and missed. Ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch from Knebel. Foul ball. 1-2. Chavez in the bullpen for the Braves. He's been warming up there for a little while now. Oh, really, Paul? All right. That's good to know. That's certainly good to know. 1-2 count to Dansby, Swanson. Line drive, and that's a base hit between shortstop and third. Single for Swanson. He's on base for the Braves, and the inning not done just yet. Yeah, really perfect placement on that hit, right between Seager and Taylor. Into the gap and in the left field. Two outs, runner on first. Up comes Travis Darno. Ball 1, just low. Darno 1 for 2, a single, walk, and a run. On deck is Soler. Soler, that's interesting to see. He's going to pinch hit for Rosario, presumably. Foul ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. The Atlanta Braves have seen 7 of their 8 hits, and all 4 of their runs come with 2 outs tonight. Quite remarkable, really. And now here comes the 1-1 to Darno. Curveball swung on and missed. And now Knebel 1 strike away from ending the inning. The Dodgers bullpen is activated. Kenley Jansen getting warmed up. Darno calls for time. 1-2 pitch from Corey Knebel. Just low. It evens up the count. Every pitch just huge. With the Dodgers season on the line. Now the 2-2 to Darno. Check over at first, and back to the bag in time was Swanson. Two. Strike three. Down looking goes Darno. Inside corner from Knebel to end the 7th. Close call, but we go to the 8th in a 4-2 ball game. Seager, Turner, and Smith due up for the Dodgers. Back after this, the 8th inning on the way. We roll to the 8th inning, a 2-run Atlanta lead. Eddie Rosario's 3-run homer was the big moment in this game. And that's why Atlanta has the lead. Corey Seager leads off the inning for Los Angeles, fouling off the first pitch. Seager 0 for 3. Last at-bat was a strikeout. Matzick, to no one's surprise, out there for another inning after he closed out the 7th in a very impressive manner. Here's the 0-1 to Corey Seager. That curveball is a beauty in there for strike 2. Nothing in 2 pitch from Tyler Matzick, looking to pick up right from where he left off. Swing and a miss. 3-pitch strikeout. How about it? 1 down in the 8th, and it's Matzick's first strikeout in the inning for the first down of the inning. And so Seager went after the low pitch, went down on his left knee. 4th strikeout for Matzick for all 4 outs since he came in. Incredible. Here's Trey Turner. Turner swinging at the first pitch. 2-hopper to third. Riley's there, and the throw in time. Got him for out number 2. And now the Braves inching closer to the World Series. 4 outs away. And the fans know it at Truist Park. Yeah, a really strong arm there by Riley. Looks like a routine play, but sometimes, you see the runner eke out a hit there. Not with that arm of Riley. There's a strike on the outside corner from Matzick. He faces Will Smith. 1 for 3 is Smith with a single. 2 outs, bases empty for Atlanta. For LA, I should say. Atlanta trying to end the top of the 8th right here. As it's Smith hitting one on the ground. Riley has it again, and Riley throws to first to retire the side. Tyler Matzick with a fantastic 2 innings of work. And we head to the bottom of the 8th. The Braves on the verge of victory and a spot in the World Series. Yeah, I don't know about that, Adam. I don't know. I guess I'm too old for Halloween these days. But hey, Bodie might. Who knows? I'll be back with the bottom of the 8th inning next. It's game 6 of the NLCS, and it's heading to the bottom of the 8th inning with the Braves leading the Dodgers 4-2. What's good, Nate? Welcome into the broadcast. Yep, the Dodgers have their backs against the wall as Kenley Jansen enters the game. This postseason, 7 games, a 2-0 record, 1 save, and 6 innings pitched. 2 hits, no runs conceded. And Jansen becomes the 6th pitcher of the game for LA. Jorge Soler will pinch hit here. So this is really interesting to me. I don't know why the Braves would decide to take Rosario out of this ballgame, but that's what they've done. So Soler pinch hitting for Rosario in the 1 spot. Swing and a miss. There's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1-2 Soler. On the ground, foul. That ball skipped into the Dodgers dugout. 0-2. Jorge Soler missed most of this series. Came back for game 5. He tested positive for COVID-19 back in the NLDS against the Brewers. And this is high into the air, out of play, foul ball. I mean, as great as Rosario has been, we can't forget how good of a player Soler is. Oh, 2 from Jansen. Fouled off, so Soler's staying in there. Couple of foul balls with 2 strikes now. All right, sounds great, Jeffrey. Yeah, I can't blame you for heading to bed right now since you got to be up bright and early. So you sleep well and have a great day tomorrow, as that pitch is fouled off by Soler. Jansen went back to the sinker. Oh, 2 pitch again. Here it comes in the dirt. Blocked by Smith. Here comes the 1-2 and another foul ball. Soler making it real tough for Jansen. I don't know, Paul. I don't know. That's a good question. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what comes first. Another 1-2. Here to Jorge Soler. And this is ripped to left field over the glove of Taylor. And Soler is digging 2. He is safe. Safe at second, and a double for Jorge Soler. Well, he continually stayed alive in the at-bat, and that discipline pays off. Real good base hit here. He had his eyes on 2 all the way. I wasn't sure for a moment whether he'd get there safely, but he did. Soler will be replaced by Heredia. Heredia will be the pinch runner at second base for Atlanta with no outs in the bottom of the 8th inning. And okay, sorry. Soler was the pinch hitter for another pinch hitter, Camargo. I messed up the order. That explains it. So Rosario's still in there. I apologize for that confusion. I confused myself there. And so here is Rosario. Now we're at the top of the order for Atlanta. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Rosario watches strike 1. Rosario, I'll reiterate, 14 hits in the NLCS, tied for the most in postseason history in a single series. Another hit, and that would be the record. And this isn't even game 7. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Ball and 2 strikes. Actually, Rosario may have tipped that into the glove of Will Smith. Now the 1-2. And Rosario with a deep blast to center field. Back at the track, the catch is made. And Heredia will tag up. He's in the third as Bellinger made the catch in deep center field. Great catch by Bellinger, to his credit, because this ball was carrying back in a hurry. And Bellinger on the warning track makes the play for out number 1, but Heredia is now 90 feet from home. Sacrifice fly. Yeah, that was really close indeed for Eddie Rosario. So 1 out, runners on, or runner on third, I should say. And here come, or they're gonna intentionally walk Freddie Freeman. All right, so indeed, runners on first and third. So Freeman was intentionally walked. Here comes Ozzie Albies with 1 out. Who do I want to win the World Series? Braves or Astros? As long as the Braves close it out. Definitely Braves. Definitely Braves. Yeah, I can't stand the Astros. Here comes the first pitch to Albies. Swing and a miss, or actually, Foul tip into the mitt. Anyway, strike one. Big thanks to everyone who's been a part of tonight's broadcast on this Saturday night. A 1 pitch coming. That's a foul ball, sharply hit 0-2. Freeman was ready to take off there. A shift for the Dodgers. Well, thank you, Adam. No balls, 2 strikes, swing and a miss. Big strikeout for Jansen right there. And Freeman did steal second. So 2 runners in scoring position with 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th inning. Albies comes up empty-handed. Here comes Austin Riley. Riley 2 for 4, a double, single, RBI tonight. Yeah, it definitely is looking a bit dire for the Dodgers, Kevin. 1 more shot after this in the 9th inning. Jansen deals high, 1-0 to Riley. Runners on second and third. Riley 0 for 5 in his career against Kenley Jansen. One 0 and a check swing. He went. Ball and a strike to Riley. One pitch now. Foul ball in the air to the right side. 4:32 a.m. for you, Adam. Do you just live on like the opposite schedule? Are you just nocturnal, man? That's crazy. I don't know how you're awake in these middle of the night hours. That's crazy. Yeah, 8:33 for you out west, Kevin. Yep, 11:33 for me. 1-2 pitch to Riley. Swing and a miss. Jansen struck him out. The Braves had a chance to add some more insurance, but instead we go to the 9th with the Braves leading by 2. Smith will try to close it out and send Atlanta to the World Series. The Dodgers down to their final 3 outs. Stay tuned, everybody. No, Adam, there's no relegation and promotion in MLB. No relegation and promotion in any American sports leagues. I wish there was, but there's not. I'll be back for the 9th after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. Yeah, Adam, I that's what I love about European soccer promotion and relegation. But that's just non-existent here in the U.S. Um, Paul bringing out the late night jokes. Guillermo Heredia now playing center field, so he takes the place of Adam Duvall. Duvall shifts over to right field to replace Jock Peterson. So those are the defensive changes. And yes, Kevin, yeah, I'm a big Celtics fan. Yeah, being from Boston, I'm a huge Boston sports fan all around. So Bruins, Celtics, Red Sox, Patriots, Revolution. Those are my teams. But yeah, the Celtics, I'm not feeling great about them after they got crushed against Toronto out of all teams last night. So the Will Smith of the Braves. Yes, there's a Will Smith on the Dodgers and a Will Smith on the Braves. Will Smith of the Braves is in to try to close this game out. Chris Taylor 1 for 3, a double and a run. Smith, the fifth pitcher of the night for Atlanta, and the Braves are on the verge of a World Series berth. Just need 3 more outs. Of course, easier said than done, but they do have a 2-run lead. Here in the top of the ninth, 1-1. Down low and inside. 2 balls and a strike. Yeah, it's a popular name, apparently, Adam. It is. There's a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Smith looking for the strikeout here with the count at 2-2. Fouled off to the right. Same count. Another pitch on the way. Chris Taylor trying to spark something for the Dodgers here to begin the inning, but he can't do so. Swing and a miss on the fastball. 1 down in the ninth, and the Braves are now 2 outs away from going to the World Series. That was a real nice pitch from Will Smith. And that'll bring up Cody Bellinger. The thing for the Dodgers is they're going to have to get some guys on base to even see the top of the order come up again in this ball game. Bellinger, the number 6 hitter. EC, strike 1. Bellinger 1 for 2, a single, walk, and an RBI. This crowd is ready to explode. 0-1. That's low. Even count now. Here comes the 1-1 pitch to Cody Bellinger. Smith deals low. Now 2-1. Intense moments here as the Dodgers are on the brink of elimination. trying to defend their title from last year, but that's in danger. Foul ball, 2-2 the count. This crowd raises the noise level. Big 2-2 pitch coming up from Will Smith, looking for another strikeout. That's up high. Full count now to Bellinger. On deck, A.J. Pollock. Pollock's had a decent night at the plate. Full count, 1 out, swing and a miss. Down goes Bellinger, 2 away, and just 1 more out needed for the Atlanta Braves. Wow. So Bellinger strikes out. And now it comes down to A.J. Pollock, 2 for 3, a couple of doubles and an RBI. And he's trying to keep the Dodgers season alive right here with 2 outs in the 9th. It's ball 1 from Smith. If Pollock reaches, Pujols is on deck. What's up, Gabriel? Good to see you, man. 1-0 pitch, line drive. Swanson's there. The throw is in time, and the Atlanta Braves are going to the 2021 World Series. It is all over, folks. The Braves victorious in 6 games. And they'll face Houston in the World Series starting Tuesday night. The Dodgers' comeback bid in the series falls short. Down 2-0, down 3-1. Was trying to force a game 7, but the Braves made sure to end it tonight in 6. What an achievement indeed. And there's the clinching play. A grounder to Dansby Swanson, the shortstop. Able to glove it, and on the spin, deliver a spot-on throw to Freeman at first, and the Braves will make their first World Series appearance since 1999. It's been a while, folks. But Atlanta are heading back to the World Series. What an achievement. What's going on? Dreaded Carrot, welcome in. Dreaded Carrot, an Atlanta fan. Yeah, Braves held their nerve. And so both championship series end in 6. Houston will have home field advantage. Not that Atlanta will care right now. They're going to celebrate all night long, the Braves. But games 1 and 2 will be in Houston. That series starting Tuesday night and another best of 7. Well, I don't know about that, Adam. I think the Astros will be the slight favorites against the Braves, but that should be an interesting World Series. It should be. Yeah, celebration time indeed for the Braves. Oh wow, the Whitecaps game ended 3-3. Really? You're hoping for an Astros sweep, Nate? Wow. I don't know anyone that's not an Astros fan that's rooting for them in the World Series. I just can't stand the Astros. You officially hate the Braves? Why? Just because they beat the Dodgers? I mean, oh, it's 1-1. Okay. Well, before I sign off, let's listen into some post-game interviews, shall we? Here is Matzick. All right, there's Tyler Matzick. What a performance he put in out of the bullpen. And what's good, David? Glad to see you. My favorite basketball team is the Celtics, Kevin. Like I said earlier, yeah. When you asked me earlier, yeah, the Celtics are my favorite basketball team. I'm a Boston sports fan. I'm from Boston, so therefore I'm a big Boston sports fan. Good night to you, Jeffrey. And that'll just about do it for my broadcast, folks. Definitely hope you guys enjoyed. I do plan to be back with another stream tomorrow afternoon. Shouldn't have a conflict. Yeah, I'll be heading to bed as we approach midnight on the East Coast. I'm sure the celebrations will go much deeper into the night throughout Atlanta. That's for certain. But yeah, I'm hoping to be on tomorrow for Patriots Jets. So definitely check that out if you can. Looking forward to that. Hopefully the Patriots can win. If not, then well, I might just punch my TV. But that's another story for tomorrow. Well, hopefully the Patriots will take care of business. I'll see you guys then. Have a great rest of your Saturday night. The Atlanta Braves defeat the Los Angeles Dodgers 4-2 and win the series in 6. Atlanta, for the first time since '98, are going to the World Series. Good to see you, Garrett. My prediction for the World Series, I'm going to say Astros in 7 right now. Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. I'll see you guys next time.